Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 4th. This is for Gemini. Gemini, we have a relatively active week with the planets. Starting with today, we have Mars entering Sagittarius. So it's in a fellow fire sign to its ruling planet. Know that Sagittarius might be a little bit more cunning than its brother fire signs. And then we also have a full moon in Taurus tomorrow, the beaver moon. So that last leaf of fall dropping. Yeah, that's where we are. Like, what is that to you? What is that last leaf that you can let go before this winter time? We also have the next day, Venus is moving out of Libra, one of its ruling signs, into Scorpio. Not a place that Venus necessarily likes to be. However, just know it's about more direct communication, and a lot of us have something that we're keeping private, and it's okay to have things that are private, but it might come off to others as keeping secrets. Yeah, so just know, where are you being more sneaky about what you're keeping to yourself, but also how direct and cutting your words can be. Yeah. And our last main event of the week is our Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is coming up on the 9th. So at the very end of this week, we're heading into our last Mercury retrograde of the year. So just be prepared and aware for that. I am again using one of the Rebecca Campbell decks, the Rose Oracle. This is just to catch that last little bit of Libra and Venus that we're going to have, even though it's going to only be for a moment of this week. We're going to do a spread that is your rosebud and thorn and seed for the week. So what is your rose, Gemini? Come to me. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desire. So Gemini, this is a great rose to have. It's saying that just by being you, you are attracting whatever is in your sphere. And yeah, so if you want to manifest things, you just have to think about it and you'll get it coming to you. Your bud, so what is growing, developing, the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late, new possibilities. So you're waiting on this second chance at something. It could be a work-related thing. It could be with a person. It could be with a group of people. It could be with your family. I don't know. But the thorn of it all, the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. So I like that the child within starts with the inner mother, because I think that when people think about inner child work, they immediately go to this wounded child in some way, shape, or form. But your inner child doesn't have to be coming from a place of woe is me. It's also, how did that child enjoy life? How do you find that expression? But it starts, this card's description at least starts with the inner mother, because for how much we still have that inner child since we were children, we also had that inner mother, that inner parent that was also nurturing us. So this is saying your thorn is learning how to mother that child to the point, your inner child, to the point that you aren't reacting from a place of the wounds of your childhood, that your inner mother is there enough to protect that kid and say, hey, that was a little boo-boo, and what are we going to do moving forward so that we can get out of that space? Yeah, because what we're seeding out of this situation, the rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Look at that, amazing. So when this inner child is not just healed, it's coming from a place of full innocence, gentleness, full maturity, because yes, like, while we still have an inner child, we have our whole team of things keeping us, the divine feminine, masculine within us to find the full harmony within us. Because, yeah, right relationship as well, if that is what you're seeking, you know, the best way to find a partner that is your mirror is to know fully yourself, your feminine, masculine balance. It's like if you find a partner, but you both have masculines that butt heads all the time, it's not going to work. You have to find ones that flow, mix, and match. And we're not talking about actual genders of like what anatomy you have. We're talking about just that feminine and masculine energy within each and every one of us. Like I've talked about before, the sun and the moon, they're both equally night and day, equally necessary for that balance. And so within us, we have to be that inner balance. Yeah. So, Gemini, once you have it, you will have this alignment and harmony and flow. So, have fun with this week. Like I said, this week is a lot of astrological movement. So, that is what we're working with. But either way, enjoy this full moon, this beaver moon, and I'll see you next week. Bye.